We're at the Taylor County Fair in Bedford. Things getting underway today, and we're talking with Jenny Ernst. She's the county director here in Taylor County. Jenny, it looks like it's going to be another fun fair. As I mentioned, things are getting rolling right now. How exciting is it to get another fair in the books?
We're excited. We started actually on Tuesday with our static exhibits, and then yesterday we had our horse show, which is the first time we've had our horse show down here in over 5 years. Thank you, Mother Nature, for not raining on us. So today we are starting out with our sheep and goat show. Then we have our poultry show this afternoon. And then tonight, you can come out for a free barbecue, bring the kids. There's bouncy houses, there's kids' activities, and then watch the queen contest.
You mentioned the horse show. How exciting was it to finally be able to have that? I know that's something that a lot of people in Taylor County take a lot of pride in, and for whatever reasons, the last handful of years, it hasn't been able to happen.
We were all excited. I think the kids were most excited because they haven't gotten to do all of their classes. And then it just doesn't feel like you're part of fair when you're in a different town having it. So they were super excited.
For you, as county director, speak to some of the work that goes in all year to get something like this ready. I'm sure it's a lot.
We do. So really, Extension, Fair Board, FFA, about a week after fair is over, we start planning again for next year. And, changing things that maybe didn't go so well and trying to come up with different things to do each year and make it a little bit different.
What are some things throughout the week that are on tap for those that want to check things out here in Taylor County?
So tomorrow is the swine show and the rabbit show. And then tomorrow night is the truck and tractor pull, which is an annual event that we have here. And then Saturday is the cattle show. And then we're going to do our Supreme Champion Showmanship Contest, which is just a fun activity for the senior winners in all the different species showmanship classes. And then there's kids events in the afternoon as well. And then Saturday night is the rodeo. And this is our second year having the rodeo. So again, it looks like it's going to be clear. It's going to be hot, but it wouldn't be fair if it wasn't hot. And then Sunday we have our fair sale at 1. And then that evening is the granddaddy of them all, the Demolition Derby, what Taylor County's fair, it's been a part of our tradition for a long, long time. So lots of fun things, a variety of things for everybody to do. We've got different food vendors. So come out and join us.
Yeah, one thing I've always noticed is the grandstand events at Taylor County for one of the smaller county fairs really are second to none, it seems like.
They are. We really are a small fair, and our fair board does an excellent job getting entertainment on such a small budget. And once you get into the fairgrounds, then everything is free as far as the grandstand entertainment goes. Which you can still buy advance tickets today up until noon, but after that they go back to their normal price. But it's still really, when you think about it, a good deal because all those events cost different money, a lot more money at different venues. So they've made it an affordable experience for the families.
And for you, in your role of county director and overseeing everything, you in a way kind of get to watch a lot of the kids that show these exhibits, whether that be static or livestock. You get to kind of watch them grow up, you feel like?
Oh, absolutely. I'm probably aging myself, but I definitely have kids that I started off with, their kids now. So it's fun to watch that generational aspect come alive. And 4-H is a tradition for sure, and a great program for your kids to join.
I always ask the kids this, and I'm going to ask you this as well. What is your favorite part of the whole fair experience here?
It's the craziest thing, but I like our campground area. I know that just sounds so silly, but it's like a little community. There's games set up out there. They have potlucks, and just watching those kids interact with other kids that they don't get to interact with from different towns, that aspect.
Yeah, it always looks like a fun time for sure. I know you got to go, but before I let you go, aside from you, who are some of the other people throughout the week that are stepping up and helping make this awesome fair possible?
So our fair board, definitely, there's a lot of those guys. They'll have fair board shirts on that you'll see. Matt Churchill is our president. Matt Dukes is our vice president. Trish Wilmarth is our treasurer, and Sarah Gilliott is our secretary. So if you have any questions, you can just stop in the office. Someone's in there working all the time. And then on the 4-H and FFA side, we have our different ag advisors. Both of our schools are in transition, so we're getting to meet new people as well at this time and say goodbye to our coworkers that we had last year. And then the extension staff is Patty Rankin and Haley Hart. So it takes a lot of people to make all of this happen.
Yeah, and it's always a fun time. Jenny, thank you so much for the time this morning. Alex, I know you're busy, so I'll let you get back to it.
Thank you.
Well, we're here at the Taylor County Fair. Fun times throughout the day. First off, tell us your name, where you're from, some of the stuff where you're showing this week.
My name is Ashton Leonard. I am from Lenox, Iowa, and I'm showing sheep, pigs, and cows.
How many years have you been showing stuff at the fair?
3 years.
Has it been a lot of fun? What have been your thoughts on it?
Kind of fun. It's just difficult because some animals have been annoying.
What would you say is the most difficult or the most annoying of the animals that you show?
It's probably a tie between sheep or cows because it's harder to handle them.
Yeah, what is it that makes them so annoying?
Well, a cow is stronger than me, and sheep can just be annoying. I don't know.
Yeah, and obviously, a cow and a sheep, totally different sizes. So does that change how you have to try to handle them?
Yes, a lot actually.
What do you feel, in terms of like showing a sheep? I'm sure it's a little different. There are things maybe you try to do differently than showing a pig or showing a cow. I guess, how do you try to approach those?
I don't really know. I don't know.
That's okay. Tell us about your livestock. Do they have names? How old are they? How long you've had them? How many times you've shown them? Just tell us anything you want us to know about them.
Well, I've showed sheep before in different shows, and I haven't showed pigs or my cow anywhere else other than here. And I think I got my sheep and pigs around, I think, maybe December maybe, I don't remember. And then my cow somewhere around there too.
Which one? Do you have a favorite? They're obviously not going to know if you tell me one of them's your favorite.
Yeah, I do have a favorite sheep. He really doesn't have a name, but I just know which one it is.
What would you say in terms of the fair experience? What is your favorite part? What are you most excited for this week?
Probably showing sheep because it's a short show since there's only like 4 people showing.
Are you nervous for it?
Not really.
Awesome. I'm sure you're going to kill it. Hey, thank you today.
Okay.
We're at the Taylor County Fair. Fun stuff going on throughout the week here in Bedford. Been catching up with some of the people making it happen. Tell us your name, where you're from, some of the stuff you're doing this week.
My name's Noah Johnson. I'm from Taylor County in Newmarket, I guess. And I'm going to be showing pigs, and then we had some different static projects.
You've been doing this for quite a while, haven't you? Talk about that.
So I guess we've been 4-H for 9 years, and then showing pigs for 4, 5, 6 years in that area. It's just one of those things you look forward to throughout the year, and it's something you get to see the people you don't always see during the year and just talk with them, catch up, but also you get to show your animals. So.
Yeah, what has that experience been like for you, growing up doing it? I'm sure you probably don't know any different.
Yeah, you're kind of right on that, but it's something I feel like I'm always trying to talk to people to learn and get more knowledge, I guess. And so, like, there's sometimes I'll maybe not know something at the county fair and I'll ask someone, so it's good to learn, I guess.
Anything in particular that you've learned over the years or that you remember that kind of stick out to you?
My first or second year showing pigs, I had someone actually, I was watching the show, tell me I was in showmanship. I was really serious. And he's like, if you weren't so serious and smiled and relaxed, you'd actually might look a little better. You'll be more calm. And I did that the next time, and I won showmanship after doing that. And I really think that's something I've probably learned the most and try to take into not just showing pigs, but everything I do.
Is that maybe some advice that you've been able to give to other people throughout the years as well after learning that?
Yes, definitely. That's something I would give advice to people and tell people to do.
Talk about your static exhibits.
We had some different pictures and different projects, I guess we did. So not much, but some.
I know when I talked to you, I think last year, you talked about being involved from a statewide level with some of the councils. Reflect on that experience and maybe dive in a little bit more on what that is.
So I guess I was on State 4-H Council again this year, and it's something that's statewide. There's 40 members in it, and with State Council, we are ambassadors to different counties, but also some of the youth leaders in the state. So State Council helps do different counties and different county activities, but also the state youth conference, and that was the end of June, so we ran that for a week. And that's something that you should get to connect with a lot of different youth, but also different adults too.
Before I let you go, when you look back on your time with 4-H and in fairs, I know you're graduating, so on to the next chapter. What are the memories that stick out? Do you have a favorite memory?
I don't know if I guess I have one particular favorite memory, but one of them that I guess ones that stick out a lot to me is actually being on State Council and the retreats we have and the different people I've met through there.
Noah, thanks for your time today.
Thank you.
Here at the Taylor County Fair, winding our coverage down for the day. First off, tell us your name, where you're from, some of the stuff you're showing this week.
My name is Ashley David. I'm 18 years old. I show sheep and I have a heifer. I'm from Lenox, Iowa.
Looked like the showman things went well for you today. Talk about that.
So the showmanship is when you bring your lamb in and you work your best to show your lamb as hard as you can and just make it look good. And the judge necessarily isn't looking at the lamb, they're more looking at you and how you can present your lamb well.
What do you feel you did well that allowed you to have the success that you had with the showmanship today?
Well, it goes back to at home when you do a lot of work and get prepped for showmanship and getting ready for fair, and you got to work with your livestock really good, and I felt like I did really good at home.
I take it you probably have a lot of experience as well, right?
Yes, I am a senior this year, so next year I have opportunities to show FFA, but I won't be able to show 4-H anymore.
When you look back on your experiences showing livestock and being at the fair, what memories, what things stick out to you?
Some big memories are just sitting around after the show, celebrating the accomplishments you have made, and just telling stories about younger years.
What have your experiences, what have they meant to you now that maybe you're getting a chance to kind of look back on them?
Well, I keep learning and more about different things, and after this year I'm going to continue showing maybe at open shows and just helping younger kids improve showmanship.